Welcome. In front of me is a Nubia Neo GT3 or 3GT, and today I'll be showing you how you can insert SIM card into this device. So this will only show you how to insert a SIM card, not an SD card, as this device does not have any kind of tray for SD card. So the only thing you can pop in here are dual SIM. Now, in any case, to get started, you will want to grab a SIM ejector, which should come provided with a device, and the box will look something akin to this one, though typically it will look a little bit cheaper, as companies don't expend too much cost on these. And you probably should expect something closer to this crappy little looking one. So, in any case, once you have this, or if you can't find it, you could actually use something like a paperclip. Straighten out one of the ends, and as long as it doesn't have that plastic wrap around the metal part, if it does, you can cut it off, and it should work just as well as the actual tool. So once you have either one of those, you can then pop out the tray. Now we do first need to take off the case, if you have one on. I do. And you can see that the tray is at the bottom of the device. Now there's two insert areas that you might think actually are insert areas. One, the one between, is actually a microphone. Now if you poke it, like for instance right now, this won't do anything. It's not actually poking the mic, as it's, I believe, offset. But in any case, the one that you want to utilize is part of this cutout where the pin is right now. And from here, you just want to push it in, like so. And this allows you to pull out the tray. Now on the tray, like I mentioned, you have space for two SIM cards. So neatly enough, it actually says that SIM 1 is 2-screen, so the same side. So this would basically imply top side, which is pretty nice. And then bottom one, SIM number 2. Now, where you place your SIM card might be somewhat important to you, assuming this device supports eSIM. If it has eSIM support, then SIM number 2 can always be turned off as a physical spot, and instead of using a physical card at the bottom, you can add eSIM. But the moment you switch that on, this would disable this tray no matter if there's something in there or not. Basically, if you place a card once you turn eSIM on, if you have a card in here, it's just gonna be ignored. So make sure that if you're planning to use one of each, that you always use the top tray instead. Now if you're not planning to turn on eSIM, this doesn't matter. You can place your card on the top or bottom, and or both trays. It doesn't matter. So in any case, once the card is in place, make sure it's clipped all the way in. It should be laying flush on the tray and should not be falling out of the tray if you flip it upside down. And then just pop it back into your device. When you do, this card, there we go, should start working right away. Hence why it's prompting me to insert my SIM pin. And my pin for the phone is exactly the same, so let's do that. And voila, the card is now in, unlocked, and ready to go. So, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.